Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. You know, it's so funny. This card is showing up for everybody. That Seven of Swords has been around. Tell me about your strength. You had a sudden realization on something. It feels like within this Gemini season, there was some sort of sudden realization for you where you're finally able to see the truth of the situation. It's almost like this push-pull between a Gemini Sagittarius where you're in the details, seeing big picture, kind of back and forth type of energy. So that could have been around the Sagittarius full moon. So, because that would have been at the end of April. No, end of May. Oh my gosh, we're in June. This year is flying by. Tell me about your potential outcome. Okay. Looking here, bottom of the deck, that is what led to some sort of disappointment. You had this expectation, and this does feel like it's a letdown of sorts. You had this expectation that things were going to go one way, and it was related to the conversations you were having with another person. The energy that I'm picking up on is maybe you were dating, and let's just say that's the hypothetical. You're having a conversation with this person, you appear to be on the same page, but their definition of relationship and your definition of relationship were not the same. And that's true. I mean, you look at all of these different people out there, everybody's in different types of relationships, and it just feels like the words may have been similar, but the intent behind those words and the actions that followed up, not close. Or not the same to the degree that you wanted. They were different enough that it left you feeling disappointed. Okay, so Seven of Swords is showing up. This feels like where you're learning the truth of the situation. Five of Wands, it may have led to some sort of conflict. It may have come up as some sort of conflict, definitely showing up as some sort of obstacle or challenge as it relates to this connection. The universe wants you to focus on the secrets. With this moon card, there's something here that's been hidden. It's coming to light now. You are absolutely correct in your assumptions as they stand right now. And so really, don't get caught up on the words spoken in the past. Really focus here on what is coming to light. We are actually about to have another full moon, so this will be on the 21st in the sign of Capricorn. So that's about letting go of limitations, restrictions, pre-existing structures, things like that. When I look at and speaking of letting go of that kind of energy, so I'm holding on to the Tower card. This is showing up in your past energy. That is literally breaking down structures and that sudden awareness or sudden changes that have occurred. And this feels like kind of that boiling point where everything is finally coming to the surface. Your strength, though, High Priestess. So trusting yourself, trusting your instincts. That's what puts you into this King of Cups energy. So male or female is just the energy of the card. This is about being ready to take some sort of action as it relates to what it is you want for yourself. The difference between the king and the queen is that the king is action oriented. This is somebody who will act on your emotions. Queen would be more receptive and open to kind of receiving the information and maybe not so straightforward. But so I like it showing up as a king energy because this tells me that you're honoring yourself. You're really staying true to who you are in all the decisions and actions that you take here. And so when I look at the external influences, how the universe is shaping the situation, I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. This is an incredible combination. So Eight of Pentacles, you have everything you need within you. You are not lacking in any way. You're not doing anything wrong. You want the type of relationship that you want. There's no reason for you to settle for less. Absolutely. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is telling me. Queen of Wands is showing up. And so you could be dealing with a fire sign, but really what it's coming down to is the actions that this other person is taking. So we literally have fire and water. You're showing up as cups. It's a water sign. We've got wands, fire. And so it almost feels like these two just weren't meant to mix anyway. You may have met in a work situation with that Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting that. But that doesn't have to be the case. You might do something similar or anything along those lines. Really, what I'm getting from the energy is that you really did try to work on this with this person, and it just didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. And that's okay. Not everybody's compatible with each other. If everybody was, you'd kind of end up with the first person you date, which is rare. So looking at your hopes or fears, 8 of Wands. So this is some sort of conversation. This feels like it's a level setting conversation, like this doesn't have a future, or this isn't what I'm looking for. If we're not going to be on the same page, realistically, where can we go? I am seeing the 9 of Pentacles showing up. So this does indicate a single type of energy, but it is also about creating your own abundance, knowing that you can stand on your own 2 feet, that you're not relying on somebody else in order to support you financially or anything along those lines. So really positive there. Let's get some additional details. With the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a positive turn of events. There's something really fortunate, really lucky about the way that this is unfolding and what you're learning about yourself and this other person, the entire situation. So it's not that it's easy. It's not. 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, this is not easy. But what you're going to end up getting on the other side of it is feeling like this was a blessing in disguise, that something didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to. And so that just means there's something better coming towards you. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. With the Moon, I'm getting the 8 of Swords. Really think about that secret, really digest and process that information. Whatever truth came to light, whatever secret was revealed. And if one hasn't been revealed yet, it's about to be. With the Tower, I'm getting the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is out here twice. So you're showing up as the King of Cups in this energy reading. And so in the past position, and you're showing up in the near future. So I do love to see that. This tells me that you are unwavering, that this is not going to knock down your confidence. You are going to be able to pick yourself right back up because you're going to recognize the truth of the situation and that you really are better off. That's what it's going to come down to. You're going to easily convince yourself, rightfully, that you're better off. High Priestess, 9 of Wands, keeping your guard up, protecting yourself. That is your strength here. It's trusting your instincts, knowing when somebody is trying to lie to you or manipulate a situation for their own benefit. You're going to be very aware of that. With the King of Cups, I'm getting the 4 of Cups. And so focusing on yourself. I know the 4 of Cups is out here twice. I was picking up disappointment when it was sitting at the bottom of the deck. But what I'm getting with this one is the unexpected offer coming towards you. It's just because it didn't work out with this person doesn't mean it's not going to work out. And so when you're sitting in the energy of really being true to yourself, the universe rewards you with more offers, more opportunity. It's true. I mean, I know that firsthand for sure. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. That's more of what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody who's very stable, very grounded, very practical, not somebody who is very impulsive and maybe doesn't think things through. Because when you think about earth and water, you could help each other grow. Whereas fire and water, you're putting each other out. Queen of Wands, I'm getting the Fool. So there is a new beginning that will take place from this entire situation. So once you've processed, you moved on, it looks like you will, that Fool is telling me that this unexpected offer coming towards you is a new beginning. It's a new beginning. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Yeah, seeing things differently. You're not on the same page. That's what this conversation is going to be about. This is actually a conversation you want to have because you don't want to sit in this limbo type of energy where are we together, not together? Do we want the same things? Do we not? Can we get on the same page? It's wanting to kind of spark that conversation, have it to come to some sort of resolution so you can move forward. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. What you're going to end up doing here is really just working on yourself. You're being very true to yourself. That 4 of Wands energy, it's a reason to celebrate. What you're doing is the more that you tell the universe this works for me, this doesn't work for me. The more the universe brings you this works for me type of people, type of energy. And so what you're doing is honoring yourself. You are setting yourself up for long-term happiness here, for that reason to celebrate. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.